Death Wizard today, and we'll get the last part of the haunted alleyway. I think it's haunted cave. Sorry, haunted cave. Finished up, and then going to Colossus Boulevard, and maybe even get a small dungeon done today. All right. So we're going to go to the tower and deal with Nightshade. Oh, wrong way. You guys feel free to ask me questions at any time about the game, about how I decide to play it. You can even message me on YouTube or on Twitch. My Twitch also has my Discord links. So feel free to hit me up at any time. Even if I have to get back to you later, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. And if you're just watching my videos for the first time, I have been playing for quite some time, since 2009. So I've been around the block a few times. And if I don't know a particular answer to a question, I can always look it up for you real quick. Alright, we're going to take a shortcut to kill some time here. Or save some time, I should say. One of the downsides about questing is this little arrow down here at the bottom. A lot of times it acts like a drunk Uber driver. It doesn't know where it's going. But it gets you there eventually. Let's see if anybody's up to play. Nope. Okay, let's just go ahead and deal with it. I could sit there and wait for a while and see if anybody signs on, but no thanks. And I'm load locked. Great. We'll give it a second, it should clear up. There we go.
I am having a vision. I foresee darkness descending upon you. Let us seal your fate.
You gotta admit, he is one of the more sinister looking characters. Better drawn character, too, for a final boss of an area. Alright, there's the last book. Well, one of the last books. I think I got one of Colossus Boulevard. Alright. Let's deal with this guy. Alright. Let's go with Deathblade. Let's go and take out that Banshee, or use the Banshee to take out the field guard. I'm just tripping over my own tongue today. Death Boss and I'm a Death Wizard, I'll probably be cashing in those Storm treasure cards I have. And the one Storm card I have in my deck. Death Shield, seriously? A helpful tip when they put the shields up, especially on these lower levels, keep a wand that has a different School of Magic wand spell than what you're using for school. Like I'm a Death Wizard using a balance wand. So it really helps out in the long run because you can break those shields, especially as we go on and they start using Tower Shield all the time. And it really helps you to break through those barriers without wasting your blades. Your attack boosts. Should have bought a couple prisms. They turn my death attack into a life attack when they hit them. And Death School is weak against the Life School. Alright. Let's use Banshee.
Journal.
Not a bad ring, but it's a life school, so can't use that. Noviate boots.
And a mysterious skeleton key.
Noviate boots are just for decoration. You can stitch your item that you want to use into it, so you get the look of the Noviate shoes, but you'd get the stats of what you want. So, no thanks. Not still doing that free roll, are they? Nope. Alright. I know you've all probably seen this chest over here. Don't worry about that. You can't do nothing with it right now. This will come into play. These and others we'll see around the different worlds. They'll come into play when we get to the end of Dragonspire, towards the end of Dragonspire.
The original practitioners of death magic were shunned by their societies, written off and punished as plague carriers and spirit thieves. And it's true that many of ill intent found a school with such spooky spells thematically amenable. The worst such group was the cult of the Corrosive Chorus, a sect from ancient Azteca who loathed the Song of Creation and sought to unwrite it.
The whole thing with Azteca, the Song of Creation, that'll be a big theme later on.
They traveled across nascent skyways, summoning banshees and spectral skulls to scream a discordant melody that could unmake worlds.
Country music?
Some believe Bartleby himself intervened to stop them, cursing the death cult with eternal life, sealed forever in a soundproof prison.
Alright. So we're done here. I remember when I used to refuse to go in there without a full team, or at least 2 or 3 people to help me out. Now it's like, who cares? Just do it. That's what experience gets you. Alright.
have defeated Lord Nightshade, the Wraith, young wizard. Perhaps now we can restore order to our fair city.
I doubt it.
You show the headmaster the journal and mysterious skeleton key.
A key. Interesting. This journal is not one of the stolen books, but it could give us a clue as to Malastaire's whereabouts. The journal you recovered speaks of a hidden door behind the waterfall at Rainbow Bridge. Could this be the place? No, it isn't possible. Unlock the door with a skeleton key and investigate what lies beyond. Beware of what may lay in wait. I fear Malastaire may have hidden something sinister behind that door.
Not bad. Lectern. Alright. I went to the wrong door. Here's Gamma's little room there, and a little diagram of the spiral. Alright, let's come over here to the bridge and the waterfall. Come over here. You wouldn't believe how many newbies you get that beg you to take them behind this door. It's insane. They just pester you about it if you stay around. So here's the death school, the death tree. Here's a little dungeon we're going to do over here, Sunken City, and that's who we get the quest from. And somehow she got over here to do a school project when no one else could get in here. I mean, go figure. And here's Jordan again.
Hello there, wizard. My name is Dworgen.
Dorgan, whatever.
It's been a while since I've seen any students. Curiously, no one comes to the school anymore. What? The Death School has fallen below the rest of the Ravenwood campus? That does explain everything. I suppose I should get out more often.
It's a pandemic, don't worry about it. So these are the rest of the death spells we can get just through regular leveling up. So Faint is definitely a necessary card, it's awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this quest here.
I just finished my report on the famous grub of Sunken City. Can you please take it to Professor Drake for me?
I'm not gonna do it yet. I want to level up another couple times before I go in because I may end up going alone, and it's a bit of an endurance run if you're by yourself.
Amazing. I cannot believe the Death School fell into Nightside and survived. Do keep its location a secret. I've learned of more mysterious doings through the journal you found. Malastaire apparently traveled to the world of Krakatopia to find the Order of the Fang. Who knows what chaos he sought there? Oh, young wizard, you must use what you have learned here at Ravenwood and travel to Krakatopia. I need for you to locate this Order of the Fang.
The headmaster hands you spiral keys for Wizard City and Krakatopia.
Here, you will need these spiral keys. Now, go and speak to Bartleby. He will teach you how to travel between worlds. I wish you well and good speed on your journey. You must find that book before Malastaire does. If not, he'll destroy the spiral and everything with it. The future of Wizard City is in your hands, young wizard.
Alright, so just made it to level 12. Let's look at that spell there. This spell does come in handy. You just gotta make sure you don't have any blades up when you use it. Even though you give yourself an extra boost, it could really hurt you. So Go ahead and get rid of the Sprite. And add another sacrifice. Get rid of those. Alright. Let's see what
Come
we got
find
here.
me. I want to show you something that's really cool with death spells.
Alright.
Wizard, the Ravenwood professors tell me you're a prime candidate to learn about monstrology. Meet me in Ravenwood whenever possible.
Now, monstrology, I've never been into that. Basically, you take essence from monsters you defeat, and then you use them to create your own monsters to practice with, but not really my thing.
Young wizard, I have exciting news for you about gardening. Could you visit me in my classroom at Ravenwood?
Alright. Yeah, I'm not too worried about gardening right now.
Hello, young wizard. You should come see me in Ravenwood. I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
No, this ain't bad if you want to get into it. You can earn prizes, gold, even crowns. If you do this every day, we'll get to that.
Come see me at the Storm Mill on Triton Avenue.
That leads us to another road, or another street, I should say. But I want to do Cyclops Lane first. Now, I'm not going to go to Krokotopia yet. I want to finish all the quests here. But what I want is once you go through the gate and talk to 2 people, you get an extra jar for your health refills. So that's what I want right now.
These spiral keys are ancient magical relics that wizards use to travel between worlds. The spiral chamber lies inside me, at my very heart. Go into the spiral chamber, and I will tell you more.
Ready to get eaten by a tree? Just kidding.
The spiral is the magical thread that holds together our universe. There are countless worlds on the spiral. Wizard City is just the first. To reach another world, a wizard must use a spiral key. Each key is unique. It will only take you to one world. To use a spiral key, you need a spiral door like the one before you. It is a magic doorway that can open to anywhere. Use the spiral door to travel through Krokotopia.
Alright. Click on the world you want to go to. Basically, it's Egypt, basically. A floating Egypt full of lizards and crocodiles. This guy's annoying.
Welcome, Effendi. You come to wondrous Krokotopia at a most dark time. We have been cursed ever since the one you call Malastair arrived. Oh, the Tuts have come back to life to crush us under their oppressive fists. Please speak with the Sergeant Major in the Oasis if you would help rid us of this Malastair person.
So we talk to the Sergeant Major and we get the extra life chart refill.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang?
There we go.
I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
Let's get back to Wizard City. you're asking why not go on to the next world now? Well, it's simple. Right now, I'm at level 12, and I can be at level 17 when I finally go to Krokotopia. More power, more health, stronger attacks overall, better cards. Okay, so Morlorn wanted a word before I forget.
So I hope you're ready for your next spell. Think you're up for it, wizard? You'll have to prove yourself in since you cannot perform combat here in Ravenwood. Go see Kirby Longspear on Colossus Boulevard. I trust Kirby to rate your fighting skills.
Alright. See, let's go ahead and do Golem Tower, get that out of the way. I could have done it a while back. You're supposed to do it by yourself. But it is a bit of an endurance run. And I just prefer to wait until I'm stronger before I deal with it. It doesn't get you any great rewards or anything, but... no, I don't want to deal with stupid photographer bug lady. No thanks. Alright. Come in here. Just a little wooden construct. Go ahead and just use one spell. Golem Tower comes in handy later on when you want to try for the 1 in a million badge. Basically, you do a 1,000,000 point hit. You come in here and do it. The opponents are weak enough, they won't bother you. And then no one can come in and jump into your duel unless one of your people on your friends list decides to be a jerk. And you can take all the time you need to do it right. Alright. We're in and out of here a few times for this.
Oh, thank you so much! That's the enchanted wood I needed!
My project's not running. Now I remember, there's something else I need. A charged gear.
A clockwork golem a couple floors up should have one. Would you go get it for me? I hear they are rather tough, so you'd better be prepared.
Alright. And we gotta beat this guy again. Alright, on to the next level. So we got 2 wooden constructs here. We gotta get by them, get to the clockworks. on to the Clockwork Golems. Get rid of that. I don't need that. Wipe one of them out there. Tinkerbell went a golf phase. Alright, I'm gonna blade up and then use a ghoul to refill some health. Back out to Regina Flemington.
You've been a big help. There is no way I could have gotten one of those myself. My project is almost complete. Okay, I need one more piece for my science project. It's going to be tough, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It'll require going up to the top of Golem Tower.
Just like high school.
I need a steam
Someone has a
capacitor
project
to
and you
complete
end
my
up doing all
project.
the work.
The only one I know of would be the one on the Iron Golem, but I know he is really tough.
Actually, it's just like having a job, too.
I won't blame you if you don't want to do it, but if you do, I'll give you some treasure cards for defeating the Iron Golem and bringing me the steam capacitor. Deal?
Alright, let's get this over with. I'll probably take those sprites out of my deck here soon. Getting to the point where it's not really helpful to have them anymore. If I need a low-level attack, I got wand spells. They're free to use, and the sprites cost me a bit. Blade up and use Ghoul. Recover some health. That's one thing I love about the Death School is you can regain health while you're fighting, but just by attacking. Clockwork golems. Good news is there's only one more fight after this. Marty, get down. Sorry, my cat jumped up here. Get down. Come on, down. Now, why did I clear out those wand spells? I don't need 3. And even though I'm planning to attack with Ghoul, it's a good idea to clear out cards you don't need for this duel, so you have a plan, or you have options in case your move fails and you need to attack with a different card. So always be thinking about your next move. Here's the last fight. This won't take long, he's still pretty weak. Yeah, see, he's only got 150 Storm, so let's go ahead and use Leprechaun on that guy. Death trap just for the heck of it. Go ahead and use Banshee. out and deal with Gina, and that's the last time.
You defeated the Iron Golem? Wow! You know how many students have tried and were defeated? You are amazing, young wizard. And true to my word, here are the treasure cards I promised. Remember to put them in your deck. I know you'll need them in the future. Bye now!
Yeah, not much in the way of rewards, but no big deal. Alright, what are we gonna do next? That's the dungeon. Let's hold off on that. Alright. Here we go. Private O'Doyle. Let's go to Colossus Boulevard.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us.
Oh, he's not gonna send the janitor.
We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixiecrime.
Beware, young wizard. The street you now have access to, Colossus Boulevard, contains battles which are handled a little differently. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
Alright, so from now on in the game, for Colossus Boulevard here, and then the underwater street we'll go to off of Triton Avenue. Then every world beyond that, from now on, it's two monsters per person in a fight, with a maximum of 4. If you get more players. So it's 2-on-1 now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different versions of these guys. Here's Mindy.
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the... We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
Alright. Alright, let's deal with the snowmen. Alright, 310 life points. Go ahead and try the Jolted Snowman. almost got him. Only 10 points left. Okay, one thing I want to show you real quick, down here to the left, is this little house. And a spell dealer here. Life trap. I had no use for it since I'm not a life wizard. Strangle may come in handy down the road, but I'd rather just get that in treasure cards. One thing that's really handy is reshuffle. Takes 4 pips, but you can reshuffle all your cards and start fresh. It does not reshuffle your treasure cards, so be warned on that. But you can also get that as a treasure card. Save the training point. Remember that barrel being there? We'll get a quest here for barrels pretty soon. Scouter, we need scavenger. Scavengers are out front. My bad. So let's take a little shortcut to the front. There they are. We're right by the front entrance over here. These are the weakest version of the gobblers. Oh, seriously? I'm only using the light ABS, so I just want to use 2 pips instead of 3. Try gold again. Alright. Let's take the teleporter back to Mindy.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city. Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
I'll mark the spot here and then teleport back to my dorm room.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers. And those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more. The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry. Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. The snowmen we'll deal with later. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Minty Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
Alright guys, I'm going to get off here for a little bit. I'll be back on later. Feel free to drop me a line on here or on YouTube if you have any questions, even Discord. My Discord link should be available on my page there. Just let me know if you have any questions and I'll be back on later. Have a good night.